So guys, we're going to get started now, just like I said, every time I want to start the workout with sort of a positive thought. I think the first thing to note is just how beautiful the weather's been over the last 3 days. It's been like absolutely amazing. I've been out walking every day. I hope you guys have as well. You know, getting out in the sunshine, get your top off, absorb some vitamin D. It just makes you feel so good. So make sure you're taking advantage of that. So there's two things that I'm really thankful for today, and the first one is all of the CM2 members who have been engaging with the online content we've been putting out, doing the workouts. Also, people that have sent me videos of them doing handstands, sent me videos of them doing some sort of training with other kit they've got at home and that I've analysed for them and sent them coaching. And that brings me on to the next thing I'm thankful for, and that is like how thought-provoking this whole exercise has been, where we've sort of taken you guys out of the gym and out of the group setting. It's really made me think about, I guess, the limitations of the group class format that we run, and that is that the coaching that we deliver is it always needs to fit into that group class format. And it was funny, I was thinking through the solution to a problem for Adam with his pickup in Olympic weightlifting, and the solution that I came up with was much better than what I would have been able to deliver during class. So Adam's got a bar at home that he can work with, and the solution I came up with, I genuinely feel, is the solution to the problem in the long term. Whereas if it had just been in a class, the solution we would have come up with would not have, or that I would have come up with, would not have been as good. So I think that's really interesting. And when we do reopen, it's really gonna, I'll be meeting with all the coaches and sort of talking about what I've learned and what they've learned over this period, and how we can change the way we sort of deliver coaching in the classes, so that we always deliver the best solution to the problem to get athletes moving better and improving you guys, and not just the solution that fits in to sort of the group format. So I'm really thankful for those things. So guys, without further ado, we're going to get started. So just stand up for me, and we're just going to do a little bit of this hopping movement, pointing your toes like this. Just do a little bit of a pulse raiser before we go into our sort of warm-up movements. So pointing your toes on every rep like this. So guys, this is a great solution if you're inside, you haven't got the overhead height to do double unders or something. Doing something like this every day, just bouncing up and down on the balls of your feet, will sort of keep that physical preparation in place, so when you come back to the gym, your springiness on your double unders isn't gone. That's it, and just continue to bounce, but just twist from side to side. Get the arms moving a little bit across your body. That's it. And just back to the hops like this. Interlace your fingers. And roll your wrists forward like this. Keep hopping while you do it. That's it. And roll your wrist backwards. Nice. And then we're going to do a roller coaster. And roller coaster back the other way. Shake your hands like this, really trying to whip all of those bones in your hand, try and get them moving. Nice job, guys. So what we're going to start with is just a 20-second frog hold. So if you want to put something on the floor, like a towel or a cushion or an ab mat if you borrowed one, we're just making sure we're creating a tripod with our hands. Yeah, so we've got hands here, and then the head goes in front of the hands. Head onto the ground, walk your hips as high in the air as you can, place your knees on the back of your upper arm, and just lift your feet off the ground. I'm just going to hold 20 seconds here. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. So, what I'm going to do, just before I go up into the wall-facing handstand hold, I'm just going to explain the position. So, I'm going to do it on the floor because you won't be able to see the wall from this angle. So basically, it's the same nice, straight, flat body position that we want the whole time as we sort of climb up the wall. Yeah, you don't want to be sagging like this, okay? This is really important. If your knees or your quads or your chest or your tummy is sagging in and coming into contact with the wall, you're not staying in an organized position, okay? So we're just going to climb up the wall and count for 20 seconds. If you haven't got a wall, yeah, I'll bring this bench back in so you can see it. If you haven't got a wall, you're going to try and get in a vertical hold like this. So eyes looking at the ground between your hands, hips as high in the air as possible on your tiptoes. Feet can be on a chair or on a sofa. Yeah, and we're going to do 20 seconds. So everyone getting ready. Sit, climbing up the wall. Hands don't need to be that close, so make sure you've got the line. So the only thing that's touching the wall during this process is my toes. That's 10. And that's 20. And down you come. Right. The next movement, you've got two options. You can do a kneeling press up, like this. Or you can do like a sofa press up or a bench press up like this. I want you to do a scaled version though, because the idea of this is to, get all of your joints moving and not to go straight into a fully loaded press up, okay? Here we go. So 10 sofa press ups or kneeling press ups. Nice job. Here we go, gallery view. Oh, we've got both Katies on the Zoom app. You can see them working out right now. Cool. So that's one round done. Second round, same thing. 20-second frog hold. So remember, hands go down about shoulder width, and the head goes quite far in front of the hands. So you have a tripod, and this time, once you've taken your feet off the ground, you can try and bring your knees off your elbows and hold here for 20 seconds. Ten seconds left. Nice job. And down you come. Really good. So, just going to move the guys on Facebook Live around here so you can have a little side view of me doing the wall-facing handstand hold. So, we're going to climb up again, wall-facing handstand hold, Another 20 seconds. So I keep my body organized the whole time, even as I climb up.
Nothing but my toes touches the wall. Shrug your shoulders. Suck your tummy in. Toes and heels together. Reach those toes as high as you can. Squeeze your bum. 10 seconds to go.
And down we come. Nice job. So, it's kind of going to be a learning process, figuring out what works. Trying to get the right camera angle for everyone. And we're going to go 10 sofa press-ups or kneeling press-ups. I'm going to do kneeling this time. Yeah. So your chest and hips should get to the ground together. How's it going, Katie? Can you hear us? Yeah. Okay. Do I need to unmute you? Oh, no, I think Katie Masters, you haven't got your audio on. Or maybe you're just frozen. Other Katie, I can hear you. Okay, anyway. Sorry?
I think she's frozen. She's been frozen for a while.
Oh, okay. Anyway, we're going to move on. Last round. 20-second frog hold. So in this round, if you got both knees off last time, we're going to do 10 seconds with one leg straight. Bring that down. 10 seconds with the other leg straight. That's it. And down we come. Right, we're going to go into our last wall-facing handstand hold now, guys. Straight into this. Up we go. Remember, shrug your shoulders. Suck your tummy in. Squeeze your bum. Toes and heels together. Eyes on the ground between your hands. 10 seconds to go. And down we come. Cool. So, I'll give you guys a little bit of a second to catch your breath after that workout, or after that warm-up. So, the next piece we're going to do is going to be a 10-minute EMOM. And we're going to do a little bit of a warm-up before that. So first thing I want you to do is 5 to 10 press-ups, okay? So just a regular press-up on the floor. Starting here, chest and hips lower to the ground, and punch back up. Cool? So I did 3, but I want you guys to do 5 to 10 reps. Off you go. I'm just going to have a little watch. I can watch the guys on Zoom. That's it. Very nice, Katie. Solid. Awesome. So, next movement is a pike press up. So guys, in this EMOM, there's 3 options. That was option 1. It's also part of the warm-up, is to do 5 to 10 press-ups each minute. Second option, and also part of the warm-up, you're doing a pike press up. So I put my hands on the ground here. I raise my hips into the air as high as I can. Notice I'm very high on my tiptoes as well. I initiate the movement by bending my elbows and diving straight forward. Touching my nose to the ground, far in front of my hands, and punching straight back.
Keep those elbows in tight as you can.
Yeah, I want you to do 3 reps as a warm-up. That's it. Try and push back on the way up, Katie. All the way into open shoulders. There you go. Nice job. That's much better. Really good. And then the last warm-up movement and the third option for your EMOM is to do a strict handstand push-up. Yeah? So if you can't do a strict handstand push-up yet, you can still just kick up into a handstand for this warm-up piece. Yeah? So kick up into a handstand, lower down nice and controlled,
Punch back up.
Cool. That's it. Cool. So there is sort of a fourth option that I didn't put on the thing. If you know you can control like a negative for a handstand push-up very well, you could decide to do that as well. If you were going to do controlled negative, I would say try and do 3 each minute. Yeah, so I'll give you guys a little minute to catch your breath and get yourself set up, and then we're going to get started on this 10-minute EMOM, okay? So it's the same reps every single minute. So I'm going to try and do 3 handstand push-ups every minute, strict handstand push-ups every minute. I might skip a few minutes so I can coach the guys on Zoom. So you can either do handstand push-up for 2 to 10 reps, pike press-up for 3 to 10 reps, or a regular press-up for 5 to 10 reps. Yeah, so I'll give you a minute and then we're going to get started. Just going to grab my water bottle. What are you thinking you're going to do, Katie? Sorry?
Can I alternate?
Yeah, you can alternate.
I might not be able to get 10 reps.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh no, yeah, you can do 3 to 10 reps. So if you maybe start out, maybe try and do 3 reps on the pike for as long as you can, and then if you get to the point where you're like, I'm not doing the movement right anymore, then you can switch to press ups, yeah, for the last 5 minutes or something. Cool? Awesome. And just like when you switch to press ups, just keep your body super tight. It's not a race like it is in a Metcon today because it's an EMOM. It's like about moving really well. Cool? Right. Have a drink and then we're going to go, guys. Right. Here we go. 10-minute EMOM. So I'll help count you guys in every minute. Right, 10-second countdown. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! That's it, really good, Katie. Just try and make the trajectory on the pike press up if you're doing these. Straight down and straight back up. Try not to kind of go forward and back. It's like boom, boom. Your body is aiming straight down. Your head, this is your head here, aiming straight down, pushing straight back upwards towards your bum. Cool. 15 seconds and then we're on again. Three, 2, 1, go! Cool. And just one little tip. If you're doing a strict handstand push-up and you don't have any way of doing a deficit easily, one of the ways to make it more challenging is really like bring those hands in to more of a shoulder width grip. If you tend to sort of do your handstand push-ups out here, yeah, it's much harder if you bring into a narrower grip. "10 seconds and then we're going. 3, 2, 1, go! Solid. So, 3 minutes gone, 30 seconds more to rest, and then we're going to jump back on the wall. So this time I'll demonstrate the pike press up, because there's quite a lot of time in this, guys. If you're on Facebook Live, or for example, Katie, you're doing the pike press up, like watch me do my reps first, and you're seeing the demo right before you do your reps, yeah? So let me do mine, you'll still have loads of time to do your reps, yeah? So I'm going to do the pike press up to demo that for those that are doing that. 3 seconds. 2, 1. That's it. That's it. So Katie, if you can start in a more open position back here and reach your nose a bit further forward, that would be a better rep, yeah? So watch me do it again. 3 seconds. So I start way back here in this open shoulders position and I dive as far forward as I can. Halfway through, guys, that's 5 minutes gone. Awesome. So guys, in the pike press up, make sure your feet aren't too far back here. You can kind of walk them forward, and that allows you to get your bum higher in the air and keep it high in the air. Okay, so you don't necessarily have to be in a super long position. Here we go, 6th minute. Yeah, that was exactly right, Katie. You found it really hard, didn't you? But it was exactly right. That loads, by keeping your bum higher in the air, you've got much more load over your hands. Sorry?
My hamstrings are too tight.
Yeah, soften your knees then. You can do it with like watch me this time, I'll do it with bent knees. Guys, if you're struggling with your hamstrings in the pike press up, 2 options. One is to bend your knees, one is to take your feet very wide. So watch this. So I can go feet a bit wider, soft knees, like this. Now my hamstrings. Aren't as much of an issue. And if you're dying, if you're not able to achieve the reps anymore, guys, remember you can always drop back. If you can't get handstand push-up anymore, go to pike press up. If you can't get the pike press up anymore, drop to press up, yeah? We've got 3 minutes left. So I'm going to try and go back and do a set of handstand push-ups on the wall. I think it's going to be a little bit of a shock to the system. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Last 2 minutes, guys. Guys that are on Facebook Live and not on Zoom, if you've got a question about like any of the techniques, try and like remember your question and put it in a comment at the end of the Facebook Live thing, and then that's another way of me giving you some coaching. If you're not sure if you're doing it right, ask the question or send me a video, and then I can coach you through it. Right, 2 minutes left. This time I'm going to demo the press up for people doing press ups. "20 seconds left, and then we're going into our last minute. All right, 5 seconds, here we go. Just going to watch Katie's press ups. So off you go, guys. That's it, nice job, Katie. That's it, make sure those hips get low to the ground. Cool. All right, guys, grab yourself a drink of water. That is the 10-minute EMOM over. So the last piece we're going to do is a 15-minute EMOM. Just have a little drink of water, and then I'll demonstrate the movements for this. Nice. So, guys, we're going to start with practicing the movement just with no body weight, okay? So, this is a curtsy forward backwards lunge, okay? So, for this one, my left leg is going to stay still the whole time, and my right leg is going to move. So I go back into a curtsy lunge, forwards into a forwards lunge, and backwards into a backwards lunge. Yeah, so this left leg stays still the whole time at the moment. Curtsy, forwards, backwards. Good. And then we'll do the same thing on the opposite side. So now my right leg stays still the whole time. I'm going to do curtsy, forwards, backwards. One more time. Curtsy, forwards, backwards. Try not to bang your knee on the floor. Be gentle. second thing, guys, try not to do this one, where you do like a curtsy lunge and then stop, and then a forward lunge and then stop. Try and flow from one piece to the other without bringing your other leg to the ground. Yeah, so this time we're going to go back to our left leg staying still, and we're going to hold our right arm in the air, still with no weight. Curtsy lunge, forwards lunge, backwards lunge. One more time. Curtsy lunge, forwards lunge, backwards lunge. Cool, now we'll switch it up. Our left hand's in the air, yeah, and our right foot is staying still. Oh, I did it wrong. So it's curtsy lunge, forwards lunge, backwards lunge, curtsy lunge, forwards lunge, backwards lunge. Awesome. So what I want you guys to do, I want you to practice one time through with your load. So guys, there's a couple of options. If you find that the kettlebell that you've got available is just too heavy to hold it overhead, yeah? So the position we want you to hold it in is this locked out position. Yeah, if that's too heavy, you can either do a goblet like this, yeah, or you can just ditch the kettlebell completely if it's too heavy and just do the reps. 40 seconds of non-stop work it's going to be without the weight. So let's all practice just one time through with the weight in your right hand. So remember, when the weight's overhead in your right hand, it's your right leg that moves. Curtsy lunge. Whoa, let's get this right. Curtsy lunge, forwards lunge, backwards lunge. Yeah? And you're going to switch arms. This is just a warm-up. Yeah, when your weight's in your left hand, your left leg moves. Curtsy lunge, forwards lunge, backwards lunge. Solid. Guys, the other option in terms of scaling, we're going to be trying to move for 40 seconds non-stop, is to do less time. Say, okay, I can use the weight, but I can only go for 25 or 30 seconds. It's up to you. Or maybe you can do one round with the weight, and then you consider, or you continue for the rest of the 40 seconds with no weight. So last warm-up exercise is just a arch body rock. So you've got two options here. You can either do an arch hold, yeah, or you can do an arch rock. Okay? That's it, Katie. It looks like you've got a good enough technique to do the arch rock. Really good. Nice job. Cool. So guys, this is a 15-minute EMOM. 40 seconds of flowing through the lunge complex with my right arm up. Then you rest for the rest of the minute. 40 seconds of flowing through the lunge complex with my left arm up, and then rest for the rest of the minute, and then 30 seconds of arch rocks and rest for the rest of the minute. So a 15-minute EMOM, okay? Here we go. Right, 10 seconds, time to go. So, right arm up, right leg moving. Whoa. I was resetting here. Let's see. Forwards, backwards, try and keep your elbow locked. Curtsy, man, this is tough. Forwards, backwards, there's that curtsy lunge. Curtsy, forwards, backwards. 5 seconds left. Curtsy, forwards, and time, guys. Wow. So I'll be hoping by the end of this, I'll be a little bit more stable. So, we've got 5 seconds. Weight's going to be in my left hand. Left leg's going to be moving. 2, 1, go. Time. Right, 10 seconds, and you're going to go into arch hold or arch rock. Here we go. 2, 1, go. Time. Oh. Right. This is going to be savage. 1 round in the bag, 5 to go. Remember, try and focus on working the whole time. If you need to abandon your dumbbell or lower it down to a goblet position, you can absolutely do that. We're going in 10 seconds, guys. 5 seconds. So it's going to be right arm with the dumbbell, right foot moving. Three, 2, 1, time. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Left hand, left foot moving. 2, 1, go. Time. Oh. Three seconds, and we're into arch hold or arch rock. Go! Halfway. Time. 2 rounds in the bag. Twenty seconds. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Right arm, right foot moving. 3, 2, 1. Time. Ten seconds. Five seconds. Left arm up next. Left foot moving. 2, 1, go. Time. Three rounds, nearly. Arch rocks up next, or arch body hold. Oh. 3 seconds. 2, 1, go. Halfway. Time. Oh dear. 20 seconds to rest. Second to last round coming up. Remember, I'd rather see you work in the 40 seconds. Yeah, so if the weight's too heavy, just abandon the weight and keep moving. 5 seconds. Weight in the right hand, right foot moving. 2, 1, go. What? Time. Ooh. 10 seconds, and it's going to be left arm with the weight, left foot moving. Here we go. Time. Arch body rock coming up in 12 seconds, or arch hold. Nearly there. get through these and we're on our last round. 2, 1, go. Ten seconds. Time. Last round, guys. Ten seconds. Right arm with the weight, right foot moving. 5 seconds. Our last round here, 3 minutes. 2, 1, go. Time. Last set of lunges coming up in 12 seconds. Left hand on the dumbbell, left foot moving. 5 seconds out. 3, 2, 1, go. Time. Fifteen seconds. Last set. Arch hold or arch rock. Going in 5, 3, 2, 1, go. Six seconds. Time. Oh. Katie is laying on the floor. I know she's gotten up now. Guys, how was that, Katie? It's proper savage. Yeah. Thanks for training. Thanks for trying the Zoom thing. Guys on Facebook Live, thanks for training. Thanks for following along. If you just a little real quick cool down, hands behind you like this, feet nice and wide. I'm just going to back up to make sure everyone can see me. And we're just going to roll. Knees to the ground one side, knees to the ground the other side. Just going to keep rolling like this. Keep going. Right, we're going to do 10 more and we're going to switch the stretch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So now I'm going to turn sideways this way, and I just want you to kind of sit in this position. My fingers are facing backwards, away from my body, and I'm just going to bend my elbows like this. Bend my elbows so they're like bending over my fingers. Scoot my bum forward a tiny bit and pull my chest up. If you can't feel the stretch now, Katie, you need to scoot your bum forward further. So like this. That's it. So if you, feel the stretch on the front of your shoulders. Now what I want you to do is, without moving your hands, I want you to kind of pull them forward, like you're trying to slide them across the floor, but don't slide them. It's just an isometric contraction. Like push your whole palm and your fingers and like kind of pull as if you're trying to drag the floor towards you behind you. I'm just going to hold 20 seconds here. Feel the big chest the whole time. Right, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. If you've got questions, if you've got videos of yourself doing something, please send them through to us so we can give you some coaching. If you've got something you'd like to see in the daily workout, then please get in touch. Also, on Saturday, we're going to be doing a hero WOD that was proposed by one of the other local affiliates. Ash sent it to me and said, do you want to do this? So what we'll do is on Saturday, I'll put that on as the home workout of the day. I'll circulate that on the group so you can see what's coming up. Thanks very much, guys. Thanks, Katie. See you later.